So today's story is about Yuichi, who is a second-year student. He spends his normal life and every morning he wakes up and sells newspapers. He does this so that he can fulfill his basic needs. But today, Yuichi has worked more than required so that he can earn more money because his school is taking everyone on a school trip. And here, Yuichi also wants to go because his friends are also going there. And here in the school, we meet his closest friends. So the name of the first friend is Sibei, who is very rich, and here he tells Yuichi that I can give you money. But Sibei does not like this thing. He feels that Sibei is trying to show his money power to Yuichi, and he feels that somewhere Yuichi will feel bad because of this. Then the other two friends, Yutori and Tenji, also come there. Both of them console Sibei here and say that forgive Sibei. He keeps on saying anything. So here Tenji is very smart and his class rep is very good, whereas Yutori is a very sociable girl and she has been bullied a lot in the neighborhood. If seen, then these five have a very deep friendship, and here Yuichi wants this friendship to remain like this. But the very next day, everyone comes to know in the classroom that the 2 million yen which they had saved for the school trip has been stolen. After which, Seho says in the class that whoever is the thief should come forward and apologize. We will forgive him. But this does not happen because whoever has committed the theft, why would he reveal his identity? But the situation becomes worse when both Sibei and Seho stop coming to school, and they do not come to school for a long time, after which all the classmates feel that these two must have committed the theft. Then one day, Yuichi finds a letter near his house. The sender's name is written in that letter and it is of Shiho. In it, she writes that come and meet me in school. Then he runs there and sees that his other 4 friends are also there, and they all are asking Yuichi, why have you called us here? But here, everyone comes to know that no one had called anyone in actualo. These letters in their names were given to each other so that everyone could come here.
Before these people could do anything about this, Yuichi gets an electric shock from behind, after which Yuichi was about to get scared and he sees that someone is tying his friends. Now when Yuichi gets scared, he's remembering his mother and teacher, where his teacher is telling him that money is the most important thing in this world, and at the same time his mother tells him that friends are the most important thing. Now here, when Yuichi regains consciousness, he sees that he and his friends have been locked inside a room, and there a doll appears in front of them, and on seeing this doll, Utori understands that the name of this doll is Manabu because a similar character used to appear in animated shows long ago. Then Manabu tells them that all of you are going to participate in a game, and if you win the game, then per round you will be given 2 million yen, and if you complete this game, then you will be given a total of 20 million yen, and with this money you will have to repay your debt. Then Yuichi says that we did not take any loan from you, then why should we play this game? Then Manabu tells that you did not take any, but one of you 5 has taken 20 million yen as loan from us, and you will have to repay it. Then here, Tenji says that first of all, you have kidnapped us, after which we can complain against you, and what proof do you have that we have taken any loan from you? Then Manabu tells that one of you has made the first deposit of 2 million yen to start this game. And here, Manabu is trying to tell all these people that the person who has trapped you all in this game has also stolen your school money. After this, Manabu tells that if you want, you can leave the game. But remember one thing, the 2 million yen that you have deposited will not be returned to you, and whoever has taken a loan of 20 million yen from us will have to pay that money alone. But if all of you are ready to participate, then that money will be distributed equally among the 5 of you. That is, each one will get 4 million yen, and as you keep winning the game, that money will decrease. But when you lose the game, then that money will double. I will give you guys time so that you can bat and decide what you have to do.
Then here Shiho tells us that let's do one thing. Let's participate in the game because the person who has taken the money is one of us and he is our friend, so being a friend, we should help him. Now here everyone is agreeing with Shiho's words, but here Yuichi is thinking what he should do. Either he can leave from here by abandoning the game because he did not take the loan, or else he will have to stay here and support his friends. And finally Yuichi decides that he will support his friends. And after this, everyone is ready to participate in this game. Their first game starts inside a room where a huge coin is kept on the table and everyone's name badges are also kept there, and they will keep sleeping on these badges continuously. How much debt do they have? For now, everyone has a debt of 4 million yen, but after the game starts, these people cannot show how much debt they have. If this is done, then the amount of the person who does this will be double. After this, the game is played. There is a huge table in front of all of them, on which there is a huge coin. They have to place their hand on this coin, and then all the people will be asked the questions one by one, where if all of them feel that the answer to this question should be yes, then someone will automatically go on yes. But if even one of them feels that the answer to this question should be no, then someone will go on no. And this game will test how much unity is there in them. And above all, none of them can talk to anyone during the game, but only the one who is reading the quiz will open his mouth. And if this rule is broken, broken, then your debt will be doubled again. And the last rule is given to these people as a warning that after the completion of this game, the debt of everyone else will be added to the debt of the person who scores the lowest. And before the game starts, these people are told that if they want to win this game, then they should maintain their unity. And with this, the game starts where the Shibo is asked to read the first question. Shibo says that Mount Fuji is the largest mountain in Japan. The question is very simple, and here everyone thinks that the coin will go towards yes, but everyone is surprised when the coin goes towards no, due to which the chances of these people reducing their debts become even less. During this time, we see that Shibo wanted to say something here, but here Yuichi and Tenji stop her from doing so, because if she does so, then she will break the rules.
Then the second question is asked by Siwo, which was a very difficult question, and everyone thinks that its answer will be yes, but then the coin goes towards no. And after this round, it gets confirmed that there is someone among them who is cheating them. And here, Yuichi feels that Siwo is the person who is cheating on him. Now, he feels this way because a few days ago, Siwo goes and meets Siwo and was trying to propose to her, but Siwo refuses for this, and when he forces her, she punches him, after which she stops talking to him, and Siwo is continuously telling everyone to please go and convince Siwo, but no one was doing so. But in the end, Yuichi goes to Siwo and talks on Siwo's behalf. But in the end, Siwo agrees, and she starts talking to him. But here Yuichi feels that maybe this is the reason why Siwo is deceiving everyone here, and here he wants to take his revenge. And here in the game, now the third question is asked, Tenji's tour. And this question is also very simple, and its answer should have been yes, but the coin goes towards no. Now here the small quotation was about to be read out to Yuichi, but Yuichi was surprised to see that it was written on his card that you will not be given any quotation. If you want, you can make any quote of your own. But then Yuichi's attention goes to the instructions which were written at the bottom of this page, where it was written that whatever quota you ask, if its answer is yes, then the group will go to 0. But if everyone gave wrong answer for the answer, so your debt will be half. And here Yuichi understands that his 3 friends who had asked for the starting 3 coins also knew this, and hence they gave wrong answer to this coin also, so that their debt gets half. Here, Yuichi is also thinking that he should also take a selfie here and should take this no answer to new so that his debt gets half. But then she starts worrying about Yutori because the last question will be asked by Yutori, and she knows that Yutori is the weakest. And when Yutori asks the question, then everyone will deliberately give the correct answer to that question. By doing this, Yutori will win that round, but her debt will not be half. And when this game ends, then Yutori's rank will be the lowest, because Yutori will have a debt of 4 million and everyone else will have a debt of 2 million. This means that Yutori will be ranked the lowest, and then everyone else's debts will be placed on Yutori. However, Yuichi wants to play again and wants to help Yutori, so he asks something very quickly, hoping for a yes answer. However, the coin goes back to new. Yuichi realizes that someone is plotting a conspiracy and he gets intrusive, but he can't do anything. Now the last question is going to be asked to Yutori, and here Yutori asks whether we all will remain friends. And here the people who conducted this game were continuously keeping an eye on them through the camera, and they too are thinking that this question should have come in the beginning, after which the answer to this question would have been yes, but right now because everyone in the group is suspecting each other that who could be the one cheating, so it is possible that the answer to this question may be no. Then Yuichi interrupts and says that he does this so that Yutori does not have to bear all the debt. But because of doing this, Yuichi's debt gets doubled, and he tells everyone that you people deliberately want to trap Yutori. And on top of that, if we look at the rules, then whoever has the least debt will lose this game. But here these 3 people feel that Yuichi is lying, so they do not talk to Yuichi, and because here Yuichi was blaming everyone, so when the next round starts, everyone takes the coin towards yes. And when the game ends, everyone comes to know that the debt of 4 billion rupees on them has reduced by only 4 lakh rupees. And here the debt on Yuichi remained at 4 billion, because when Yuichi asked the question, everyone gave no answer, which means his debt had become 2 billion. But when he told everyone, it again became 4 billion. And after this, Manabu comes there and says that now we have to play the second game. But here Yuichi stops for a while and she's discussing with Yuichi that who among us could be the traitor. Now here Yuichi was feeling that the CEO could be the traitor because when the game was about to start, here the CEO had said that we have to play this game, and he did not think even once that who among us could be like this. Now here the CEO comes to Yuichi and she tells Yuichi that I like you. And on top of that, she also reveals that when the first round skill was asked, I was about to speak there, due to which a penalty has been imposed on me as well, and my duty has also been increased. And here Tenji overhears their conversation, but the organizers here come to know that Yuichi is very smart, and especially when it comes to money, no one can defeat Yuichi. But these people feel that even this much sharp mind will not be enough to win every game here. And among these 5 friends, there is one who wants to break their friendship. Now when the next game is about to start, they are told told that this game will be watched by some audience, and that too from above, and on top of that you have to insult your friends in this game. But these people still do not understand.
So, Manabu explains to them calmly. So look, you have to go inside this room one by one. Then after going inside, you have to write some bad things about your friend on a piece of paper and keep it inside a box. Then I will go inside that room and bring that piece of paper from inside that box. And later, whatever I have made you write, I will read it out in front of everyone. After that, the audience will vote as to which one of you should progress further. Whoever crosses the finish line first among you will have all the debts borne by him, and the remaining 4 will be eliminated. But if none of you writes anything about anyone and the audience does not vote for you, then because of this, you will move one step ahead every time. That is, all of you will cross the finishing line together, and then you will have to play the next third game. And in the end, Manabu gives a warning to all of them that whoever is a traitor among you will not want that all of you cross the finishing line together. Here, as soon as the game starts, in the first 2 rounds, no one writes anything about anyone, and because of this, everyone moves 2 steps forward together. But because of doing this, every time people take a step forward, a condition will come on each of their steps due to which their debt will gradually increase. Then, Manabu comes up with a new rule that whatever debt you have, and as each stage progresses, all this debt will be transferred to the person who crosses the finish line first. This completely changes the third round, where someone wrote something bad about Shiho.
It was revealed that Shiho likes Yuichi and she has also dated Tenji. And seeing this, the organizers understand that a love triangle breaks friendships quickly. And because of this, Shiho will now have to move 5 steps forward and the rebels will move only 1 step forward. Now after this, Siwei goes to Yuichi and says that if Shiho liked you, then you should have kept this to yourself. You should not have told everyone this. But here, Tanji again says to Sieve that why are you so angry when I am her ex-boyfriend? Then Sieve explains to everyone that Akshay and I were dating Tanji because our father wanted it. They both knew each other and they wanted that their children should also grow up and get married to each other. But I don't love Tanji, and I told him this earlier too. So now we both don't date each other. Now this is not completely true because Tanji here has feelings for Siwo, and we come to know about this when Siwo here was scolding Siwo. Then Tanji gets angry and starts fighting with Siwo. And then both of them start blaming each other that you must have written these things about Siwo. And here, because Tanji is smart, he tells Siwo that you have deliberately filled my rumor because you wanted to see whom Siwo loves. And moreover, I will never do such a thing because I know that if I write anything like this, everyone will blame me. And moreover, I also know that you too have feelings for Siwo. Before they both could fight, Yuichi comes in between and says that you both should stop fighting. Here, understand Siwo's feelings as well. And if you really care so much about Siwo, then stop fighting amongst yourselves and think about what we have to do next. On the other hand, Yutori is jealous of Siwo because she was seeing how all 3 boys are fighting for Siwo and no one is saying anything for her, which means that no one is interested in her. After this, the 4th round starts, and when the 4th round ends, here, Manabu gets 3 papers. That is, some things have been written about 3 people. Here also, one thing was written about Siwo that Siwo has undergone plastic surgery. And after this, Siwo again skips many steps and moves ahead. And here, Yuichi and Siwo move ahead 1 step at a time. Now, as the game progresses, some secret or the other is revealed about everyone. And here, their front line is slowly breaking down. Now here, the darkest secret is revealed about Yutori. Everyone comes to know that Yutori has worked as a sugar babe. And on hearing this, Yutori starts crying because she had not told this dark secret to anyone till date. But Yutori is putting the blame of this on Siho because she had told this to Siho and she had promised that she would not tell anyone. But Siho told this to everyone. And on the other hand, Siwi starts commenting on this and keeps saying wrong things about Yutori's past. Then Tanji gets angry and he throws a punch, and then he tells Yuichi to go and handle Yutori. After this, many rounds are completed, and now we see that here it is Tanji who is walking at the back. Manabu once again explains the rules to all these people, but it seems that now no one is interested in the rule, and no one cares about their debts, because these people have reached the stage where their front is about to break. Then Tori tells about her past. She says that I was bullied a lot, and no teacher used to help. And to save myself from those people who used to bully me, I used to give them money. Now, if I had invested, I would not have been able to save money from my home. So to save money, I started working as a sugar babe. Then I met some poor old man with whom I used to eat food in the beginning. Later, he started taking my photo, but when things went further and he tried to get physical with me, I ran away from them. Believe me, I did not do anything for. But the audience did not believe in Yutori's words, so Yutori kept telling Yuichi to believe in her because Yutori wanted Yuichi to just believe in her. It did not matter to her whether anyone else did or not. Now here, Yuichi was thinking what he should do because if he left Yutori here, she would be left alone. But the people present here were talking amongst themselves that the worst thing about humans is that if their own dark secret is not revealed to anyone, then they feel that they are the most pure, and they can scold those people whose secret is revealed to everyone. After this, Yuichi tells Yutori that I accept your past, and I promise that I will not leave. After this, Yuichi whispers something in Yutori's ear, but it is not heard by anyone, and tells him to trust me. But the users here feel that if Yuichi is forgiving Yutori, then it means that Yuichi also has a past which he did not tell anyone. But here, Yutori is constantly telling Yuichi to take me away somewhere. I do not want to stay with Sayo. Now here, Sayo tells that I know about his story because I helped Yutori when a lot of people were standing around him at a plate, and I saved him from there. And then he told me about his past, but I promised him that I will not tell anyone about his past. Now here, the originalizers understand that the traitor is living among them, and he doesn't care about money, which means he wanted everyone to separate. And that's exactly what's happening. We're shown a flashback where the clerk is Innie's friend. He's on his way to steal the 2 million yuan they saved for a school trip. He bumps into Yutori, causing a slight bruise under his eye, and the scar forms there. This person also knows why Sayo had plastic surgery. It's because Sayo had a scar on her face when she was a child, and this was the reason she later had plastic surgery. He also told everyone about Yutori's cigarette because he had given Sayo a keychain with a microphone inside, but Sayo didn't know about it. He knows everything Sayo talked to and what she talked about, and this is none other than Tenji, because here she too has an injury below her eye, and Tenji did this to separate Sayo from everyone, and after that, Sayo should come back in his life. Here, Sayo is explaining to Tenji that she did not tell Yutori's secret to everyone, and here Tenji is acting like, yes, I believe in your decision, because it was Tenji who has betrayed everyone, and now there are 5 secrets that have been revealed about everyone. 3 of them have been written by Tenji himself, and here, now Yutori does not trust Siho, so now Tenji thinks that he should do the same with Siho. That is, he will make that Siho believe that Yutori himself revealed his secret in front of everyone, so that she can show you that you are the worst, and later get closer to Yuichi. Tenji also knows that Yuichi here will definitely support Yutori when his secret will be revealed to everyone. Then he will see an opportunity and try to get closer to Siho. Then Manabu says that we should continue the game, and here Yuichi again tells Tenji that you go first this time. Tenji knows that he's at the last, and if he remains at the last continuously, then everyone will be suspicious of him. So he gives some dark secrets about himself here on the note, so that no one has any doubt about it. When Tenji comes back, he sees that Yuichi has slapped Siho, because Siho is continuously telling Yuichi that Yutori revealed his secret here, so that he can make you his own. Tenji feels that now his plan will work very easily, because now both the girls have lost your trust in each other. And here, Siwa is continuously telling Yuichi that when a girl likes a boy, then to get him, she can do many dirty things. Now here, Siwa justifies her plastic surgery and tells why she did this, but despite knowing all this, Yuichi does not support her. He stands with Yuichi and their relationship ends again. And here, Siwa feels that now no one is with her. Then seeing this opportunity, Tenji understands that now both the girls do not trust each other, and above all, even Yuichi here does not try Siwa. Taking advantage of this, Tenji goes to Siwa and says that I am with, and here, Siwa also feels good that at least Tenji is with her. Then after this, the other 4 also go inside that room and come back, but this time there were only 2 slips in which something was written about someone. The first secret was not that special, but the second secret was that Tenji is older than all of us, and this secret was written by Tenji himself. Then Tenji explains to everyone that I had repeated a class twice, and that is why I am older than all of you, but I am studying with you. Now here Tenji says that only Siwoo knew about this matter, and he is putting all the blame on Siwoo. Tenji does this so that Siwoo starts feeling that if Tenji leaves him, then no one will come to support him. Now after this, Siwoo goes further from all this, and here, when Siwoo takes another step, then she gets a new reward. After receiving this reward, Siwoo can choose someone whose secret will be revealed in front of everyone. But here, the secret of that person will not be revealed by anyone else, but by the people conducting the game. And then after this, audience will decide whether to forgive that person or not. Now, on hearing this, Tenji gets scared, because here he feels that Siwoo will choose him only, because here Siwoo only trusts him, and if this happens, then everyone will come to know that the 2 million yen was stolen by none other than Tenji, and on top of that, Tenji has brought all this inside the game as well. Then Siwoo comes in between between and tell Sewell to choose me. Now here, he does this so that he can make his place in Sewell's mind and can impress Sewell here. Then during the game, it is revealed that Sewell's father is a very cruel person, and on top of that, he has done wrong things with many boys, and on top of that, he has tried to hush up many murder cases.
The authorities know very well that no parent would want their child to play with a criminal's child, and the same will happen here, which means that now no one will want to support Sewell. Now Tenji takes advantage of this and starts telling everyone not to support Sewell because it is possible that Sewell is also a criminal, but his father has hidden this fact, and after this Sewell becomes very lonely. Now no one is ready to support him, and here the audience also feels that whatever has been said about Sewell is true. Then after this Sewell comes forward 9 steps and stands next to Sewell here. Then after this the next route, who can write this? Now when he goes here, he does not say anything because he feels that if he says anything, the first person to be punished will be him. But then his eyes fall on Yuichi and he understands that this work is not of anyone else but of Yuichi. Here Sewell is continuously trying to explain that he has not lost anyone and the thing that is being written about him is a lie. Here even Tenji knows that a boy like Sewell can do this to anyone and Yuichi has knowingly written this lie about him. But Manbu tells that this cannot happen because it is possible that your father might have cleared your criminal record. Now here Manbu tells the audience what do you think, and here because the audience feels that Sewell might have really committed the murder, here Sewell's points increase. Then Yuichi goes to Sewell and says that I trust you, and then he also reveals that the traitor among us is the one who is secretly writing everyone's secrets. And since the beginning of the game he has been talking to us about something, but right now Yuichi cannot tell us about him because he too does not know completely who the traitor is among them. Here Tenji gets a little nervous, but he feels that Yuichi is saying this, which means that he too is not completely sure who the traitor is. Then here Yuichi reveals that if we keep moving forward together, then our debt would increase. Then here only the game authorities would benefit, but the audience who are watching this game would not benefit at all. And on top of that, we just saw how the CEO was given a reward at the next stage. In the same way, if we had continued moving forward, then we too would have been given a lot of rewards. This means only one thing, that when we cross the finishing line, that two together, then our debt would have remained the same. It would neither increase much nor decrease much. But it is too late for all these people to understand this. Then Yuichi comes up with a plan. He says that since Sewell is leading now, so we will write about ourselves on some dark cigarette paper till we all reach Sewell, and no one will break this rule. That means no one will write anything bad about Sewell, but will write only about themselves. And if someone writes about Sewell instead of himself, then we will understand who the traitor is. But Tenji disagrees with this and says that I am not going to do this. If you know who the traitor is, then tell me his name right now.
Now, here Tenji is deliberately asking questions to Yuichi because he knows that Yuichi does not know who the real traitor is. And by doing this, he will create pressure on Yuichi. After which, Yuichi will get worried. But here Yuichi does not tell anything. And when the next round starts, his result is going to be very shocking. Because this time, 10 letters come out in which something or the other was written about each one. And because of this, Yuichi's plan fails. Then Tenji tells him that now you will have to tell who the traitor is. But here Yuichi remains silent and says that I do not know who the traitor is. I had made this story like this, and I thought that my plan would be successful, but it did not happen. And here now Tenji becomes fully confident that his plan will be executed now, and he will separate Seo from everyone. And this game continues until Seo reaches the last step. And now since Seo had reached the last step, she has to take one more step, and after that she will reach the third game. This means that no matter what Seo does, she won't be able to hold back. But then the game authorities learn that Yuichi was manipulating the game from the very beginning, and no one even knew about it. Yuichi wanted everyone to work together to find the traitor. Yuichi then says that for the next round we will each take a slip and write on it that we are the person who brought all of them into the game. It has happened because of writing that if we have written Jut, and the game people will punish us, and we all will go to the third round, but the traitor among us will not be punished, and he will stay here. And here Tenzi is sent first to write, because Siho is testing him the most. Now here Tenzi gets nervous, but he does not understand what he should do. Then he thinks that he should do what Yuichi is saying now, and later when he gets caught, he will make excuses as to why he did this. But when the result comes, everyone is shocked, because here only Tenji was the one who had written something on his paper. Everyone else left their papers blank. Then after this, Tenji cries and starts making excuses as to why he did all this. But here Yuichi says that instead of making these excuses, first tell us what all you have done.